Okay, everybody, let's talk about modifier methods. This is like how we change things. So we've already discussed capacity methods. I went ahead and took a vector, and I'm going to go ahead and run modifier methods. And I just want to show you guys first what it looks like, and then we're going to talk about what each method does. So let's go ahead and save this program, and let's go ahead and run it here. All right, so I don't want to run the capacity methods anymore, so let's go ahead and highlight that or comment that out. And we're going to compile it again, and we are going to, well, I commented out the wrong thing. Control Z, let's do, this is where we need to comment it out. All right, so save this. Let me go ahead and run this first. All right, so here we go. So what I want to talk about was the value of assign, value of pushback, value of popback, the value after insert. So basically I want to talk about these methods: assign, pushback, popback, insert, erase, swap, after swap, clear, in place, and in place back, right? And so we have a vector. I want to go ahead and initialize the vector with 20 elements, right? And so I will save that, and you can see what happens here. All right, so this is what happens. I created a vector with 20 elements, as you can see here, and then when I get to the modifier methods, I went ahead and used this method called assign. Now what assign does is it hold on. Sorry about that, everyone. So I got a random phone call, and I had to take care of it. But this is the assignment. So when I assign, it actually overwrites the previous vector, and it assigns this new vector to it. So you can see, even though I have an initial vector of 20 elements, when I assign the new vector, it just puts a new vector in there. Pushback takes the element and puts it to the end of the vector. So we started with 6, 7, and 8. Now we push back a 9, this integer, and it puts 6, 7, 8, 9. When I pop back, it actually just deletes the element in the back. So you can see now we're back down to 6, 7, and 8. I can insert elements by using the insert function. This is going to take 2 parameters, and I can start at the beginning and count out to where I want to insert something, and then stick the element in it. So in this case, my vector begin plus 2 means it's going to assign at index 2. You can see after insert, it assigned 10 at index position 2, and it pushed 8 further out to the back, right? If I want to erase, I can erase an element. In this case, I erase an element starting at begin. This takes 1 parameter. But this expression starts at begin and pulls the index 1 and then moves on from there. So you can see what happens there. Not usually this popular, but so what we're doing at the begin is we're erasing at that element, right? So you can see what happens with the erase. I'm erasing an element 1. So if you look at the insert we had this number 7 at position 1. When I erase that, we're left with 6, 10, and 8, right? Now I can also swap. It means I could take a vector and I can swap their reference. So in this case, I have another vector that I've declared as 11, 12, and 13, and I'm going to go and swap my vector with another vector. So when I do that, I have this brand new vector, 11, 12, and 13, right? And another vector, of course, has the values from the initial vector, right? Now I can clear a vector by using the clear method. And then once I clear a vector, of course, it's going to be completely empty. There's another way I can insert elements. I can use the in place method. And in place just simply inserts an element at that position. So you can see this is instead of insert, I use in place. I don't typically use insert. I don't typically use it in place. I usually use insert. But you can see that this is in place at 14 at position 1. And then I can also in place to the back, just like pushback, and it's going to push that to the end. So, I mean, this is fairly straightforward, but I wanted to mention all these things to you, and we'll end the video here. Thank you.